Welcome back. We're talking about change. When do we change? When do we make the decision to change? So
Are we still doing this?
Okay. So, Annaliesa Cemo, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Annaliesa. I've been coming here for about 3 years now.
3 years. That's a
3
long
years.
time.
I know it is.
That's a good time to learn how to lift, learn how to condition,
Yep.
learning what kind of workouts you like, what kind of movements.
Yes, totally, definitely. All that, all the above.
Also, now you're incorporated nutrition.
Yes.
One of the key components
Yeah, definitely.
to energy levels, and also being at the body weight and the body that you work hard for.
Totally.
But I think that's like a side effect of training consistently.
I agree. And also loving what you're doing in training, I think that's also a side effect too.
So I'm asking Annaliesa Cemo, I call her Finding Cemo. No, but the reason why I'm asking her, because she's made a lot of progress in 3 years. But one of the reasons she just wanted to come in and learn, just move the barbell, snatch, clean and jerk. So you're following weightlifting.
Right.
Okay, go ahead and fill me in. How'd you find weightlifting, or what made you start to look at weightlifting? I know it's like CrossFit has brought it to the forefront of fitness, so it's part of people's fitness programs now.
Right.
So how did you get into the snatch and jerk? You're like, hey, well, I want to learn how to do that. So how did you stumble upon that?
Well, it was from coming here.
But you knew about snatch and jerk before.
No, I didn't.
Oh, so you're like, I want to go.
I was like a brand. I mean, I knew about lifting because I had been teaching myself.
So see, that's where I want to go.
Yeah.
Like, when did you get?
Oh, okay. So in college, I was overweight and I did hot yoga for a while, but it got really expensive. And
hot yoga? How much does it cost to do hot yoga?
It's like a lot. It's like in college, it's a lot. I don't know.
College.
Unlimited.
Yeah, everything's a lot.
Yeah.
I was like, dude.
Right. So then I decided to just go to the gym, and then I think I was like looking up what to do and all this stuff, and I think I found a bunch of blogs of people that were bodybuilders and powerlifters, and I was like, that's so cool. I want to look like them. I want to be like them. So
was it because they were lifting weights, or because it looked fun, or because you've seen different lifters and different body styles?
At that time, it was definitely about the body. I was like, their bodies are amazing.
And that's what they're doing. They're lifting weights.
Right, to get
change
that
it.
body. Yeah.
Okay.
So I started teaching myself YouTube, how to
YouTube
squat.
is awesome. You can learn anything.
Exactly.
YouTube.
So
My sister is actually learning how to draw on YouTube.
Oh, nice.
Which is cool. She's posted on the Instagram. So she's taking her artwork and then putting it on the Instagram and
That's a good way to
another
do it.
social media.
Yeah, it works.
She's learning on living on social media, which is what we're doing right now.
Right. And so from there, I loved it. I was like, oh my gosh, it's so fun. It's so cool. I felt stronger.
You did some research?
Research. I started implementing it in the gym.
Were you training at home, or were you training at the gym at school?
Gym at school, mostly.
Okay, where was this school?
It was in Southern California.
What school did you go to?
Azusa Pacific.
Oh, okay, cool. That's in Occidental's league.
Oh, okay. Like
you're
sports?
For sports,
I didn't follow their sports.
Because that's like the Ivy League of the West Coast. Azusa Pacific, Occidental,
We're fancy.
Redlands, and then there's a couple other ones.
Oh, okay.
You didn't even know that?
I didn't know that, no.
Yeah, okay,
But
so Azusa Pacific.
but yeah, and then...
So you started going to the weight room, and you started...
Right.
So do you remember what kind of barbell movements you incorporated or started learning?
Yeah, I learned bench, deadlift, squat, overhead press. I think I was doing dumbbell rows, all the essentials. I had researched the heck out of this.
Awesome. So you went in there with your list of workout movements?
Yeah.
And did you watch them on your phone, or did you
I remember Googling how to do this, and then I would watch it, and then I would at the gym, and then I would do it.
Yeah, so the tutorial, someone was doing it, overhead press, and you went over there, grabbed the bar, and okay.
Right, totally.
What channel did you go to, or who did you learn from?
Ooh, I think I was on bodybuilding.com kind of stuff.
That's a good resource.
Yeah,
so many things on there that you can learn from.
I don't even remember the actual YouTube people I was watching, just random ones.
So did you work out every other day, or how was your schedule?
Yeah, I mean, I was fairly consistent. I tried to work out probably 3 to 4 times a week in college. I moved home, and then I was like really lost, and I really like, I was kind of like getting to the point where I was like, I want to find something else. I was going to commercial gyms, and I was like, I don't know. Commercial gyms are just not for me.
Yeah.
You're
it's not the same when I
it's not
when I
the
worked
same.
at a commercial gym and I trained there. Like I liked it, but until I went and trained at a smaller gym, I trained at Body Tribe for the first time.
Oh, right.
And this is when they brought back like all the barbells and kettlebells. Started mixing up. This is like before CrossFit. They just started mixing up all these bodyweight movements, kettlebells, with powerlifting, Olympic lifting. It was just fun. So I was like, oh man, this is way funner than just going to a commercial gym. And then the smaller community helped out a lot too. So
and also it was like at the point where I was like, I don't know if I'm doing this right, because I've been learning from the internet, and so I was like, I feel like I need someone to help me, like a coach to help me.
Step it up a little bit.
And to show me what I'm doing wrong.
Did you want to step up, like you're making progress, but you're like, I could probably do a little bit better if I had a little more instruction.
Totally.
Okay.
So then I Googled this gym, and I found it, and I came here, and the rest is history. So,
she started training with moccasins.
I still train moccasins.
Moccasins.com right here. Get your training moccasins.
Sperry.com.
See, you can actually sell training moccasins, maybe.
Oh my god, that's a good idea. Wow,
Bring it.
don't steal this idea.
No, I'm sure some people will be like, hey, Annaliesa, take it and run. No, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're talking about change. When do you make a change? Like whether it's not a new gym, whether it's going to a gym, whether it's starting anything new. Obviously, one thing we talked about her progress. She's learned how to do the weightlifting movement, snatch, clean and jerk, squat, front squat, back squat, and also work on mobility stuff to allow her to progress. But one thing that she really made a change was her nutrition.
Yes.
And that's a huge change. And tell us about what made you decide to be like, I need to change, and kind of before that, like how did you
get to that point?
Get to that point where like I need to make a change.
Yeah. So I was trying, because I don't have a problem with working out, especially at this gym. I love coming here. I love all the workouts. I just love it here. So I have no problem working out. It's the issue is with I love food, and I just love it. And I also was eating the same amount of food my boyfriend was eating, and he is a very large dude.
And he's pretty big. He's probably.
So he's a lot.
I just know because I was a college guy. Like gross. But now I can't eat like that either. So it's almost like having, because I could talk about my wife when she's like not eating clean and she snacks. It's like, don't bring the snacks.
Right.
Don't do it, because then I end up snacking on them.
Totally.
Falling off.
I had no self-control.
Make it a staple. It's like I try to replace good food with bad food. Go ahead and.
Right. Totally. And so I got to a point where I couldn't fit my clothes, and I was like, this, isn't good.
So that's uncomfortable.
I
know.
Was like, I don't buy new clothes.
Well, but it's like a signal. Like for me,
exactly.
When I'm like
It's
uncomfortable,
like
I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
That's kind of like, I don't feel good at all. That's like, because you got to be 24 hours a day with myself.
Exactly. Like you have to live in your body. So I also really wanted to feel comfortable in the body I was in, and I didn't feel comfortable. Also, like, I don't know,
So you're in pain. They talk about, we only change when we're there's really something painful or uncomfortable with anything. Then that's when it pushes us to make change. And that's why we're making this video, talk about when you get to the point of whether there's something uncomfortable in your life that's a signal, like, hey, I need to make a change to not be uncomfortable. Then basically you're going to go into another uncomfortable situation, which is like, well, for changing nutrition, it's like, okay, now I got to pay attention. I got to create new habits. So go ahead and talk about you're like, okay, I'm uncomfortable with. In my clothes, I need to change. I work out all the time, so it's like that makes that, like, I know, like, I'm in the gym, so I'm like, well, I shouldn't feel like this because I work out all the time. Yeah,
I just got to the point where I could not work a bad diet. Like I tried so hard and I couldn't.
Man, so, you know what? We'll go for it. Like, dude, I'll make. You will try to outwork it. Like,
I really did.
Heck yeah.
And so I decided to just start eating healthier, obviously, and then also just cutting back on the amount I was eating.
So portion control.
Portion control is for sure.
But also making a decision like, okay, now I'm gonna Like, so as soon as you made the decision, what changes from that point on? You say, okay, I'm gonna cut back on my portions. I'm gonna keep track. What else?
I think it's like this. I don't know, like what exactly to pinpoint it. What happened? Like what changed? I'm like, I'm gonna do this. It wasn't even motivation necessarily, because I think motivation fades all the time, and it's not something that we always have. It's more of like a determination to just do this and to see change and to persevere after it. And I think, I don't know, I recognized that I was feeling so good after I did conditioning workouts and stuff in this gym, and I was like, I can probably feel way better after those and see the progress I'm doing, because I knew I had muscles on my body, but I couldn't see them. And I was like, I want to see those. Like I've been working out, and lifting and worked out hard. Yeah, and I'm like, I should see it on my body more. And so that was like a wake up call too. Like I really want to be able to people to tell that I go to the gym. That would be cool. Yeah. So I think it definitely was that. So
because Tony Robbins talks about like we can see your habits, like.
Right.
Like this guy goes to the gym. Like we know what he does. Like, Annaliesa, she goes to the gym 5 to 6 days a week. She eats, what she needs to eat in order to maintain the body.
Right, totally. And so from then on, I just, I messed up a lot. It's going to happen. Also, I was overweight my whole life, so I definitely have kind of like not an addiction to food, but maybe like I just really love food and I use it to comfort myself. Yeah. And so that's been hard to break, but definitely recognizing it is so key in that, because I'm like, why am I eating this right now? Am I eating this because I'm hungry or because I'm trying to like
recognizing
I'm sad or something? Yeah. So totally. So that was definitely a hard thing to break, but it's been really cool. I like over 6 months I lost like 25 pounds, and it's been slow, but it's been really cool
6
to
months,
eventually
that's good. That's really good.
So I didn't want to do it like fast, I wanted to do it slowly and maintain, like do it steadily. So
because habits take time. You can't just like jump into it. So what was the first thing you like? Day one, what did day one, if you can remember, like what did you do your first week? We're like, hey, I'm going to start cleaning up my diet, or I'm going to really focus on my eating habits. So how did that first day look, or how did that first week look?
Okay, so definitely a volume of food. So before I had been eating really dense, calorically dense food. So I would have like, burgers or like something like cake, like that's very calorically dense. So I would try to make volume my foods.
You're bringing the vocabulary. I love it. Calorically
English major
dense.
Right here.
You're gonna elevate my YouTube channel.
Try.
Yeah. Make it into a new genre. You're welcome. She's rubbing off on me. I'm using better words.
And so I try to get more volume in my food through like vegetables and, that kind of thing. And I started eating vegetables. I hadn't really been eating them, like trying to eat them, to be honest. I hadn't. Definitely incorporating more protein into my diet. That was a huge thing. I was probably very fat and carbs heavy. And then also like having a serving of ice cream.
So knowing what a serving is.
Yeah, like food's like getting
when
a food
a serving,
scale.
it's like, oh man.
Right.
I'm way over.
Right, actually weighing out my food. Like I still weigh out all my food.
I think that's like knowing the portions and knowing like what you should eat is like, I think that's like really huge starting point.
Right.
Because then you really know and you can visually see like, oh, if I eat this is what I should eat, or this is what the serving amount, this is how many calories in a serving.
Right.
Compared to like I eat 3 or 4 servings, I'm not even hungry. I'm not.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still hungry. So obviously we need to change up something else in the diet too.
Right. Like a tablespoon of peanut butter is so sad, and
yeah,
but I mean,
it's like 300 calories right there.
Yeah. So it's like you just scoop it out. It's probably 400 calories. And
I know. For me, like when I'm training hard and I don't feel like I feel like a scoop of peanut butter is the easiest way to get a max, like a lot of calories in like minimal amount of time.
Definitely.
But I know that when I'm scooping, I can get like, I eat for comfort too. Like if I'm training super hard for weightlifting, I'm just like, man, beat up. I'm like,
right.
I'm like, and I think I wrote a blog about it. Did you check it out? Oh, it's like, I didn't even know you had a blog. Okay.
I do know
She
you
just
had a
goes to the workout section. I just don't have the workouts.
Yeah.
That's it. I talked about emotional eating. It's
Oh,
super
okay,
huge.
I
Like,
should-
I'm
I
like,
should read it.
like so,
It's
like
definitely
so,
a thing,
just
especially
sore
in
and
America.
tired. So
Yeah.
sore and tired. I'm like,
Right.
and I'm eating because I'm just like at the point of the day where I'm just like so relaxed, and I'm like, this feels good.
Yes, exactly. Eating while watching TV. It's like my ultimate.
Oh, it's like, what up?
Yeah. So just like breaking those habits and focusing on portion control and stuff like that. So.
And you made awesome progress. So what are your goals right now?
Right now I want to drop 10 more pounds, but it's
So how are you
pretty
gonna get there?
slow.
Are you gonna have to like be a little more detailed, or
Yeah, I
So-
mean, it's getting to the point where I definitely have to be really strict because losing those last 5 or 10 pounds is really hard for a reason, you know, and so especially as a woman. So, but I think that it will definitely be accomplishable by the end of summer. I'm hoping. I really do. I've noticed a change in my body composition too.
Yeah.
So even though I'm maybe like 2 pounds lighter, or if that, I feel like I'm leaner.
what do you mean
So-
2 pounds lighter?
So even if the scale shows that I like have lost like a little bit of weight or no weight at all.
This is after the initial
right weight
25.
loss.
Now you're really
Yeah.
gonna dig in and get a little
Right.
leaner.
I've noticed that even if I'm at the same weight, it looks like I'm leaner. So my body composition has changed. So I think that's really cool. That's why I'm not trying to focus too hard on the scale and get caught up in that. I
Yeah.
want to focus on more what my body looks like and how I feel in my
Yeah,
body
like
and how I feel during my
composition.
workouts.
Also, are your workouts better?
Yes,
Like, what's the
totally.
difference between your like being your body composition being different for strength training and conditioning? Like, what's the difference?
I have not lost any strength. Actually, I PR'd my deadlift and I like 10 pounds over what I'd done like 25
Is that in
pounds ago.
moccasins or is that in
Yeah,
the
it was in moccasins.
Dang.
Moccasins.
Go moccasins.
Yeah. And so I feel like I haven't really lost any strength. Sometimes on a day-to-day basis, I feel a little weaker. But besides that,
Is that psychologically, or do you feel like I'm like?
it probably is psychologically. Like,
Because if I had a little extra snack.
right, exactly. And then also conditioning feels so good. Like I feel like it's so
Like
it's
it energizes
awesome.
your brain, you're like, boom,
yeah,
boom, let's go to the next
like
movement.
yeah, and then like at the end of it, I feel like on like a high. Like it's just awesome.
Yeah.
I really love conditioning. I have always like really liked it, but now
Because
even
before,
more
well,
so.
when you talk, you're like all just strength, 6 days.
Yeah,
like,
I
boom.
was. I was like weightlifting
I'm
6 days a
lifting.
week.
But also,
Like,
what about this? What if we did, well, maybe for your next training cycle or for,
Mm-hmm.
are you keeping a journal? A food journal.
You gave me a journal. He gave me
No,
food
not
journal.
workout journal, food journal.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
I use my Fitness Pal for food journal.
Because now you're gonna go into you want to lose what?
10.
10 more pounds. So preferably a body fat.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
What if you did your diet and you calculated everything? Are you gonna follow it like?
Oh, like what do you mean?
Or are you actually gonna? It's gonna eat like each week. You know how some people have goals where it's like I'm gonna lose 2.5 pounds.
Oh yeah, like
I'm
have
gonna lose
goals.
body fat percent a week.
Yeah, I
Okay.
could definitely do that. That'd be really
What
cool.
if you did that? But also, I want to see what you would do. Say if you did 6 days of strength or 4 days of strength, and then 2 days of conditioning or 3 days of conditioning, and
Yeah.
then kind of mix it up a little bit.
Right. Try to see what works best. Yeah. I'm
Just
down.
trick your body
Yeah.
a little bit. So any suggestions for
People are trying to
making
lose
progress?
weight.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
I wouldn't say lose weight because I think you kept your strength, but you changed your body composition.
Right. So
you kept your
mean,
muscle.
Yeah, I did. I'm really. That was the whole point of it too. I didn't want to like lose like 20 pounds in 2 months because I was like I want to see my muscles and I want to keep them while I'm losing weight. I don't want to
Yeah.
like become the skinny fat is the term
Yeah,
most commonly
skinny fat.
referred. And so I would say that I mean it's not easy. Like it's hard. It's
Because it's a daily 24
Yeah, it's
hour
not
thing,
an easy
7 days a
thing.
week.
Yeah,
So even
but,
on the
I mean-
weekends, like what do you like? How do you? 'cause
Weekends
I know
are
your boyfriend probably wants to
hard.
just grub.
Yeah,
Like-
I've had to be like, you can't go out to dinner because
I gotta
just
stay
can't
clean,
do
keep it
it.
clean.
Yeah.
But also that kind of like saves the budget too. I
Oh
guess.
my gosh, that's been like the not the best
Bringing
part.
it.
One of the best parts is saving so much money. I save so much money.
Because eating out, people eat out. It's so easy to go out.
Yes.
And eat.
Oh, that's definitely a tip. I legitimately go to the grocery store like 3 days a week if I run out of something. Like, I don't let myself use that as an excuse. Like, oh, I don't have chicken at home, so I'm gonna just go to McDonald's. No, I make sure that
real
I
quick,
keep my fridge stocked.
What about the old Annaliesa? If you ran out of chicken, would you go to McDonald's or would you go somewhere else?
I go Chipotle.
Oh, see, okay, that's what I'm talking about. Like
I would definitely hit up
Los
Chipotle.
or some like
Oh,
small
yeah, for
burrito
sure.
place.
Definitely.
So what are your go-to fast foods?
My go-to fast foods.
Yeah, because I think there's fast foods that are kind of healthy.
Well, I mean, I feel like Chipotle is not awful.
It's
I
not.
feel like
It's not.
You can
but
make
a burrito
it.
bowl.
You do
it's
burrito bowls, yeah.
Man, it's like 15
For sure.
calories. But you can't go cheese, no guac. I'll go just lettuce, pico de gallo, and then
Oh yeah, for sure.
no beans and rice. So
You with no beans and rice? I love
No, I go light beans and rice, but I go
okay.
no beans and rice.
Oh, okay.
Just veggies because it's like
It is. It's
800,
slippery slope.
1,200 calories.
Yeah.
It's like, man, that's half my day.
I know, so
of
true.
food. And that's almost like over
Right.
half your days.
Right. Totally.
That adds up quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what are your go-tos?
I don't really. Okay.
Chipotle.
Chipotle is definitely my go-to. My nanny kids love McDonald's.
Oh, they do?
So,
What do they
yeah, they always get fries and a milkshake.
That's it, just fries and milkshake?
Or chicken nuggets with no sauce.
All kids like chicken nuggets, huh?
Yeah, I don't. So I don't get anything at all when they go, and it's so sad. But my boyfriend does McDonald's all the time too. I don't get anything.
Okay. So you've trained new behaviors.
Yeah, I just say no. Like
Because I would think
yeah.
like your progress, you're like, oh, it's like when people can't see progress, they're like, I'm starting something new.
Mm-hmm.
It's so easy to be like, well, I haven't changed yet, so this is not going to hurt.
Right.
But once you already kind of have, like, you're living the results.
Right.
You're like, this is not, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, it's like torturous. I like watch my boyfriend eat like 1,500 calories in 3 minutes, and I'm like, cool. I'm not gonna partake in that.
I'll eat my lettuce.
Yeah, pretty much. But I try to also make foods, delicious. Like I try to, I love Laughing Cow cheese.
Laughing Cow, is that the
It's
string?
like the
they got
little,
string
no,
cheese
not the
too?
string cheese. It's the little triangles.
That's like the smear cheese.
Yes, smear. It's only 35 calories for a smear.
So what do you
use
smear
it on
it
everything?
on?
I use it in
Everything?
Everything. I do like chicken, like burrito bowls, like
Okay.
homemade ones at home.
Okay.
I use that
Healthy
for cheese.
ones that are like 300 calories.
Yeah,
compared to
exactly.
1,000.
Yeah. I use that for cheese, and then I use that for I do turkey sandwiches. I use that for the cheese. I use it in the morning, like for
So
I
that's
do
your
like
go-to-
eggs,
that's
egg
your
whites,
go-to,
toast. That it's like my go-to
condiment.
thing. Yeah, and that keeps my fat really low, which is nice.
So what does your diet consist of now? Like, do you have like a foundation of like, I eat this? Because there's a foundation, like I know I'm going to eat ground turkey. I know I'm going to eat eggs. I know I'm going to eat,
Totally.
there's 3 sources of protein that I'll just kind of rotate
Right,
throughout
same.
the day.
I do like eggs, egg whites, chicken, and deli meat, and then if I need extra, I'll do protein powder. So
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are your meals like? So chicken, eggs.
yeah, I do. I do right now. I'm doing like eggs, egg whites, toast in the morning, and then I'll have like a burrito bowl salad with chicken and like lettuce and all that stuff, and then or I'll have like a turkey sandwich just a turkey sandwich, 4 ounces of
With
turkey
bread.
Yeah.
What kind of bread? Because people
I
are
like
scared of bread
sourdough.
sometimes.
Huh?
People are scared of bread.
Oh, no.
I don't think you should be scared of
No,
bread.
I do. I don't know, if you count macros and you have a certain amount of carbs, proteins, and fats to hit, you can have bread for your carbs. It's like awesome, and you will be fine. You will still lose weight, you know?
Lose weight, yeah.
So, yeah.
Because some people are like, I'm going to lose weight, so then they cut out all carbs.
Right, and I
They
think
crash,
that's,
and then their blood sugar drops, and they end up like trying to outwork their diet. And
Yes.
then people don't realize like when they exercise, you need energy.
Yeah, and carbs
And you're
are
gonna get
energy.
hungry. Like working out makes you hungry,
Yes,
so
it
that's just the
does.
bottom line. So when you cut calories and you're gonna do something that makes you hungry,
Yeah.
it's gonna really make it hard to
Right.
fight the cravings and
Oh, yeah, for
go
sure.
towards good food. So really quick, you talked about macros.
Mm-hmm.
Explain what macros are and how did you decide how you're gonna track your calories, how you're gonna structure your nutrients in terms of like your calories for the day to get you to dropping you below your maintenance so that you burn excess body fat.
So I use a system called This isn't like a advertisement, but it's plug for this
sponsor her. She just shut down her blog. We're gonna go open up your blog.
It's called.
That's another episode.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
It's called Avatar Nutrition, and so
How did you find them?
My boyfriend told me about it.
Okay.
It's like $10 a month.
How do you find it?
I don't know. He
Heath,
follows them on
whatever.
Instagram or something.
Okay, so he's
know.
like, hey, babe, find this.
Yeah,
Check
kind
this
of,
out.
pretty much. It's $10 a month.
So he liked it, and then.
Oh no, he
just
doesn't
showed
use
to
it.
you.
He
I know,
just shovels food in his face, and he.
But he
gets
showed it.
jacked.
He found it. He's like, hey, this might work for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah.
go ahead and explain what it.
It's $10 a month, and they kind of like calculate. You put in your goals and all that stuff. They calculate your macros for you, and then they have like a Facebook page and all that stuff.
Okay, so it's only
to help
$10
you
a month?
out. Yeah, so it's pretty good.
So wait, what is it called again?
Avatar Nutrition.
So you punch in your goals.
Yeah,
You punch in
in
your body
all
weight.
your weight, all that stuff.
And what you punch in? How many days a week you work out?
Yes, exactly.
How long you work out?
Right.
Do you got to?
What your goals are.
But do you give them like your current eating schedule?
Yes.
Like you're like, okay, for the first 2 weeks you got to write down everything you eat, send them to us, and then they enter them.
It's kind of like because it's so cheap. It's like a computer-based program, but you can update your nutrition at any time, and weekly they ask you if you've lost weight or not, or whatever, and then they update it based on that, and then they have it based on your calories. Like, do you want to lose body fat? Do you want to gain muscle? Do you want to get lean? There's like different.
So which
stages.
one did you pick?
I think I did fat loss.
Okay, so did you have to? So you had to keep a food journal, and then you sent it to them?
No, I didn't. You don't send it to them.
So they just basically based off what your current weight is.
Right.
Yeah, because your current weight's gonna
right.
pretty much they're gonna say, hey, this is what you're eating
Right.
pretty much every day to maintain.
It's definitely. I mean, if you want someone working closely with you and you sending them what you're eating and they're working really close, then that's like RP strength or Team WAG.
Yeah.
But those do cost more. I'm in school.
What's that? Weights against gravity?
Yeah, or working against gravity.
Weights against
Weights
gravity.
against gravity.
And there's also who else? Oh, there's Spencer from Exterrence, who we work from here.
Oh, okay, cool.
He's
yeah.
big on like paleo.
Yeah, Spencer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Spencer.
so it just depends on if you. I mean,
They call it
for me, it was just
FP Nutrition or PFN.
Okay.
Perfect Fit
Oh, nice.
Nutrition. Or Fit Perfect.
So one of those.
Spencer.
Oh.
I know, dude.
But
I'll post a link on the bottom.
for me, my budget it wasn't there, so that's fine.
But you got what you needed to get to start out,
for sure.
and you made awesome progress. You lost 25 pounds. So once you got, do you still use that?
Yeah.
So you send them in your totals. What do you do now? Like, would you send them in your totals?
I don't use them as much anymore. I mean, I do.
How would you be able to use them? How would you be able to utilize them for the next 6 or 7 weeks to get to your, drop
I think it's
body
just,
fat percentage and
right.
also maybe the 10 pounds? Because you
Right.
might not necessarily need to lose 10 pounds. You might need
Right.
to lose 5 pounds of fat.
Right.
And then, so,
Right.
but in your mind, you want to lose around 10 pounds.
Right. I think I'm just gonna try and keep doing what I'm doing, and hopefully consistency pays off.
Consistency, but if you write it
Yeah.
down and keep track.
Right. Yeah. And every day I do. On my fitness pal, I write down what I'm eating and all the serving sizes and all that stuff. So. Yeah.
All right, there you go. Stay focused and be willing to make when you're ready to make a change. You're ready to make a change, and
Yeah.
you just do it. You're just like, I'm gonna do it.
Yep.
That's it.
That's it.
Awesome. Thank you.